What's up, everyone? It's Kevin Oak here. Obviously, you know that. I'm heading up to Iron Vault. I don't know what day it is. It's Thursday the 24th, maybe? I don't fucking know. But yeah, I haven't made a lot of videos, mostly because I'm just doing boring off-season stuff that people want to see anyway. But the off-season is almost coming to an end. It's been a long off-season. I competed like the first weekend of August. It's about to be November next week, which sounds crazy, holy shit. It's been a long off-season. I'm about to start my next prep. I'm getting ready for the hybrid performance meet. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's a hybrid performance in Miami. It's the first week of February. I believe it's on like February 2nd, something like that. So I'm about to start prepping, probably, 12 weeks out, whenever that is. I think it's like the second week of November. So I got like another 2 weeks of off-season training. Today I'm gonna go in, hit some shoulders and chest, but mostly shoulders because it's my second upper day, my second like chest shoulders day. So the first day I did flat press and I did floor press. And I don't need to do chest that much. I'm very chest dominant. Lockout's my issue, so it's rare that I'll bench twice a week. I'll leave it to once a week, if that. The rest of the time I'm working more on like shoulders and arms, but mainly shoulders. So today I'll probably do overhead press. I think I'm gonna try the Swiss bar or the Cadillac bar. Everybody calls it different things. I'm gonna try to use that because I prefer, as often as possible, to be able to use a neutral grip instead of the normal grip you have to use on bench press and pretty much every other lift. So with the Swiss bar, I can use a neutral grip. I've never used it for overhead, so I don't know if it's gonna be like awkward because of the shape of the bar. Like, I don't know if it's just gonna like smash into my neck or something kind of weird, so I'll see. If I can't use that bar, or if that bar feels weird, I'll probably switch like an axle bar, because that kind of makes you squeeze harder. It makes you kind of utilize your arms a little more, just because it's just a wider grip and you're just squeezing harder than you have to with a more narrow bar or thinner bar. But yeah, all season's been going well. It's been very uneventful, but that's kind of how I need it. Ideally, in my off seasons at this point, because I've been in the gym so long and I've been competing so long, my off seasons at this point are more so to give my body rest. Whereas for most people who are younger, their off season would be to build. In my off season, I'm not necessarily trying to build. If anything, like I prefer to get my weight down now in the off season. I've been waking up around 2:30. I was 2:30 this morning. At the tribute, when I competed, my body weight was right around 245. So I'm down about 15 pounds, which sucks for my leverages, but it's good for everything else in everyday life in terms of just feeling better, sleeping better, being able to be more active, walking around, a lot more walking and stuff like that. It's just better for my overall health in the long run, just because I'm not new. I'm 33. I've been doing sports my entire life. There's a lot of wear and tear on your body. So for me, my off season, it's more about just being as healthy as I can, putting as little stress on my body as I can, and making it to the next training cycle, which I'm almost at. So once the new training cycle starts, these guys going so slow, fucking. What was I saying? So my off seasons, for the most part, I get my body weight down. Obviously I lose a lot of strength in the process. I'm not very strong at 230. Last training cycle, I didn't really feel strong again until I was about 240. So once this training cycle starts in about 2 weeks, I'm immediately gonna start bulking. I'm gonna try to get to 240 as quick as I can. then our last 5 pounds, 5 to 10, will probably come in like the second half of the training cycle. Like mid-December, I'll start trying to go from like 240, low 240s to closer to 250. I think I want to stay at, I think for this comp, I want to be around 250 when I compete. My weight class is 242, but and that's an easy cut for me. I've cut from 248 to 220 before, which is like crazy when I think of it now. But the first time I broke a world record total at the LA Fit Expo like 3 or 4 years ago, I was 248 and cut to 220. That shit was fucking miserable, crazy. But yeah, 8-pound cut should be easy for me. So I want to be a little heavier. My goal, my pure main goal, I have a big squat goal. It's not really big. I probably could have hit it at my last meet, to be honest, but I couldn't risk it just in terms of making sure I was in position for my total. I went for 838 because I knew as long as I got 838, I'd be good to go basically on my other lifts, so I can get the world record total, which was 2177. My goal for this meet now is the 1000 kg total. I have to fucking get it. It's been too long. I got the world record total. You know, I improved. I came back from not competing for a year. I came back. I got the world record total. I did what I had to at the last meet. But for this meet, I gotta get that 1000 kg total, which is 2204. I have to get it. That is my goal. Except for the squat goal too, but that doesn't really matter. The number one goal is 1000 kg, 100% all day. That is what I'm out for. I should be able to get it, walking around about 250. The main thing is going to be my bench. At the last meet, I had the whole shoulder issues for like a year to 2 years almost, so I haven't hit a bench PR in a meet in over 2 years. But my shoulder's been feeling much better lately. I haven't had the pain at all on bench days. On deadlift days, if I'm doing like a heavy rep set, I still get some pain. But on bench, I haven't felt anything for the last like couple weeks, which is phenomenal. Because for like 2 months or so, probably, not 2 months, for 2 years or so, there wasn't one single bench session where I didn't have any sort of shoulder pain in the right shoulder. So that's awesome. That lets me know that once I prep, I will be able to build back to a new PR, hopefully. Hopefully at least 540 to 550, which will give me those extra pounds I need for the total. I can definitely put some more pounds in my squat as well. But it mainly comes down to bench. If I can get that bench up to like 540, that's what's gonna get me over the hump. Deadlift I can do a little more too, but I don't think it's even gonna be necessary to be honest with you. But we'll see. But I definitely got some big goals. It's gonna take a pretty good build up. It's like a bulldozer dragging a middle plate. What the fuck? Yay, the light's green and we're fucking stuck because it's a bulldozer. What the fuck is he dragging? That's craziness. So yeah, that is the goal right now. It's gonna take me a while to really build strength back, which is good. I have the issue where I can peak very quickly. So I need my training cycles to actually be kind of shorter. I'm doing a 12-week training cycle, and I'm making sure I wait till 12 weeks out. I could have started sooner, obviously, but I'm like, no, wait till 12 weeks, and then kind of just build back up the first 7 weeks or so. So I think 7 weeks into it, or maybe 6 weeks in, is when we have the squat comp up at Iron Vault. That's December 15th. So that kind of cuts my training cycle in half. So up until then, I'm gonna build. After the squat comp is when the weight's actually gonna like get heavier for me. That last, I think the squat comp's 7 weeks before the meet. Week and a half deload gives me 5.5 weeks right there where like the weight's gonna be heavier for me, and that's where I'm really gonna be like peaking for the meet. And that's when my body weight will be in the 240s. Be better for my leverages, obviously, especially with bench. My bench is so weak when my body weight's down. I don't even like fucking bench. Honestly, under 240 pounds, I honestly just don't even like bench pressing. It feels like a waste of time to me because my leverages are so fucking bad on bench press. My arms are fucking long. elbows go like under the bench. Like it's the fucking worst. When I get around like 245, my elbows only get down to about the bench, which changes my leverages drastically. So when I'm benching at like 230, it's fucking miserable. I fucking hate it. The range of motion just feels so fucking long. Yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling too long. I didn't even mean to speak this long. That's what's going on. Anyone who's in the tri-state area, definitely look at the squat meet. It's gonna be a great time. Squad only. It's December 15th up at Iron Vault in Scarsdale, New York. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Squad only, sleeves, walked out, yada yada. It's gonna be fun. Look into that. It's only $25 to sign up. All of the money's going to charity. That's it. It's gonna be a good time. Other than that, I'm gonna get into shoulders. Come on, dick. What the fuck are you waiting for? Dude, just fucking go. Bitch. Yeah, that's it. Let me stop this. Shoulders. Alright, so getting into the actual training session. I did try a Swiss bar, the Cadillac bar. It felt really weird. Mostly because of the shape of it. It was just kind of awkwardly coming too forward on me, and it was just a weird thing. I wasn't with it. After 2 sets, I switched it out for the axle bar, which is what you see here. This axle bar is like actually very light. It only weighs 25 pounds. It's a Rogue one, but it's still very solid, like any other axle bar, so it gets the job done. It was a little rough. My wrist is bugging me a little, my left wrist, and usually it's my right wrist, but my left wrist was bugging me. I did pause squats the other day, and I got the bar a little too low, so it was kind of irritating my biceps and my wrist, but no big deal. I could do anything. But normally I wouldn't wear wrist wraps like at this weight. I would wait till a little heavier probably, but just had to keep it more so on the safer side. Yeah, these felt alright once I got better warmed up. In the beginning it was hard, but this set actually felt easier than the last set. Also, if you notice, I'm wearing some new barbell commission compression shorts. These will probably come out in like 2 weeks or so. Literally just got in. We still got to do the photo shoot and all that stuff for it. But yeah, right here is 300 pounds. I have an overhead press 300. Actually, I've done it somewhat recently, but I think with a log. But at this body weight, I'm only 230 right now. It's actually pretty strong. And I actually kind of rushed this setup. I wanted to hit like a double, but yeah, I rushed it and I was not really in the right position for it, so still got it, but it just wasn't very smooth. But whatever. After that, got into dips. Usually on dips, I'll do like 2 very low rep warm-up sets just to feel it. Then a 3rd set, I do max reps. Today, I only did 1 warm-up set, and then on the max rep set, which is right now, I went for about 45 reps, which is okay. I've done more. I've done like 60 reps before. But like I said, my wrist is kind of bugging me. I wore wrist wraps on these, which I wouldn't normally do, because it's just not that. Normally it wouldn't be that hard, but my wrist was just kind of bugging me, so better safe than sorry. But hit like 45, which felt fine. And yeah, I kept the workout. This wasn't really a strenuous workout. Normally on an upper body workout, especially during like a meet cycle, I would probably do maybe 2 main lifts. Like I'd get into overhead press and then maybe do like a floor press or an incline press or something else. But instead I just did the overhead press. I just worked up to a heavy single. Normally I would do some type of back down set, but I didn't do that. Yeah. So it was kind of lighter. Right now I'm really trying to kind of rest my body. And really just not completely overwork it, which is more so the issue. And this is also my second chest shoulder day. So usually on the second day I go a little easier. I don't go as crazy. The other day on Sunday I hit floor press, I hit flat press. So today I really wanted to get more reps on the accessory lifts like face pulls, tricep extensions, reverse bicep curls. I pretty much always will do either a face pull or like a reverse pec deck or a rear delt fly in my chest shoulder workouts, mainly to kind of open my chest back up, because what tends to happen, especially in powerlifting and definitely on a chest and shoulders day, is everything is in front of you in terms of your, just like the planes and the range of motion you're going through. You're pushing forward, you're pushing up, but you're not going back enough. So you do need to do these. Mostly it'll kind of open your chest back up, and it's just good for your delts. You find a lot of times people get shoulder problems with externally rotating because they don't do enough of these things on their chest and shoulder days. So I always do at least face pulls or reverse pec deck or real delt flies just to open everything back up. So mainly so my shoulders aren't just like pinned forward, and I can just work on my external rotation. After these, got into tricep extensions, which, you know, there's like 37 different variations that I can do of them. Today I decided to do the ones where you're kind of leaning forward and pushing away from yourself. I tend to do these, I just like to do them because I can really, the angle I can get on them tends to feel good, and I can kind of just hit the head a little differently. But a lot of times I'll do one arm push downs, I'll do rope push downs, whatever. Always some form of triceps. I usually do higher reps on accessory work. I tend to use cable machines just because there's constant tension. I don't really like using free weights on these type of accessory lists. Look at Kiger in the back, just strolling through. But yeah, I tend to use cable machines just because they do have constant tension throughout the whole range of the rep. When you do like barbell curls, it's like you work hard at the bottom, but then the momentum kind of throws it through. Same thing with skull crushers, that type of stuff. So a lot of people like them. I personally, for me, I just usually stick to cable machines for the reasons that I said. But yeah, here are the tricep extensions. Then I did reverse bicep cable curls. I don't really do regular bicep curls anymore, just because my biceps are kind of overdeveloped to begin with. I have more issues with my forearms, so I prefer to just do reverse grip to kind of work my forearms, and also because that's the same grip that you have on like a bench press or a shoulder press. So I like to kind of have my arms strong in that position. But I mean, mainly it's for the forearms though, just because my forearms are kind of underdeveloped while my biceps are overdeveloped. Regular bicep curls, I tend to just get a crazy pump, and they're kind of pointless. So anyways, that was the workout. Pretty straightforward. Also, I know a lot of people have asked, I have been wearing no bowl sneakers. I like them. I like them more than I thought I would, to be honest. I thought I'd just use them for regular stuff, but they're actually a very solid shoe. They're kind of like the Reebok Power Shoe, but just kind of built way better. The materials are stronger. The structure of the shoe is just way stronger. You feel way more solid in them compared to a Reebok Power Shoe. Like, I had the Power Shoe before, and it was just very kind of flimsy feeling. Like, my foot would kind of move around. These have a pretty good heel cup. I find my feet stay in place, so I like them on most of the lifts. I'm probably going to switch back to my Nike boxing shoes on deadlifts, although these feel okay on deadlifts. My Nike boxing shoes just feel a little bit better. They fit my foot a little bit better for deadlifts, but good shoes overall. I was pleasantly surprised with them. But yeah, that's it. And I'll try to make videos more often, maybe once a week or something like that, especially once I actually get into meet prep, which will be probably 2 more weeks or so, probably second week of November. But until then, definitely anyone interested in the squat competition, go to barbellcommissionerapparel.com and sign up there. It's $25. It's all going to charity. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be relaxed. It's going to be laid back. We'll probably throw a party after. Mainly want this to be a cool end of the year thing. We can get like a last minute PR for the year. And that's it. For coaching, email me, growoakstrong@gmail.com. Of course, for all the Barbell Commission Apparel, barbellcommissionapparel.com.